And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. From the Fogarty Ice Arena, we are in South Rink. Rink number 2 would be over at Vadnais, so we've got obviously a couple of facilities going on here. We have the NIT continuing with HoneyBaked wearing their white sweaters against Tradition Black, and most notably their black sweaters. So this should be a good one between these two teams. Tradition Black coming off a nice 4-2 come-from-behind win over Bell Tire yesterday. And I've been looking forward to this particular matchup all weekend. And here we go. We're underway as Tradition will be moving from right to left across your screen. Keep in mind that they do ice every 2 periods. So there was a spirited 3-1 affair between Bell Tire and Dallas. They got after it. It was a good hockey game between those two teams. So the ice is chewed up pretty good. We'll see if that comes into play here. Oh, nice inside-out move for Tradition Black. That was Emma Connor. Now to the line it goes from the right point, sent down the wall, protected there by Chorsky. Chorsky and Connor, you see them on the same line quite a bit with their Edina High School team. Lowry is there. Jenna Lowry turns away from traffic. Now HoneyBaked will take over up in the neutral zone. With it across the line, that's Bennett's with her shot that misses the mark. In goal for Tradition Black, it's Hannah Skavanek. And down for HoneyBaked in goal for them is number 37, Callie Shanahan. Just 1 minute into this one as it's HoneyBaked from the right wing side. That's Coleman up high with a shot that's turned aside. Now it's gathered in from the right wing by Roberts. Back in behind the net now. Roberts controls, tries to work a move away from one player, stays on it, pushes this one ahead to the near boards as it's poked into the neutral zone. Over is the defender Bethany Coleman, who plays this one to the left wing side. It's going to be Sims with it. Now it's knocked away by Roberts. She gets a little bit of help to center, feeds it ahead. 2-on-1 across the line. Here they come. Tradition Black, nice feed. Oh, and a big save off a terrific setup there. Oh, that went in, actually. It went in through the back of the 5-hole there. I didn't notice that, but that was Tradition's Black's Kylie Roberts hooking up with Tristan Tater, rather, and it's 1-0. You know, it hit the back of the net, that padding. It sounded like it hit a pad. I couldn't see it get through. But that 2-on-1 converted quickly for Tradition Black. Back in front of the bench area it goes. That's chopped away. Now they'll work it down the line. Will HoneyBaked. Over to the left wing. Roberts waits on this one. Guides that one over to the right wing side. Nice little play ahead for Black. That's Danielle Bergen. Now Roberts takes the feed. She tried to go 5-hole. That one goes through the goal mouth area. Now Zumwinkle is there, back in behind the net. Chased down by Tater as that's played back in behind. In control now it's Daiskowski with it. Now to the right wing side. It's going to be Gustafson for HoneyBaked. She finds an opening and sends this one the length of the ice. They'll change as Emily Zumwinkle regroups from the back of her own net. Chips this off the boards to the center ice area. That's played back through. Johnson waits for it as it's pushed right back in. Bennett's was there for HoneyBaked. Now they'll try and play this one through on the move. It's Carpenter. Carpenter is hounded. Nice job on the back pressure there by Christian. Now over to the right wing side, it's going to be Jackson. They'll play this one to the bottom of the circle area. Nice job to fish that one free by HoneyBaked as they play it to the near corner. Reaching for that one and playing that one through is the defense of Ressler. Now to the right wing side, back in behind Ressler again. Will regroup from behind her own net. One-touch pass, Riley Johnson looked ahead. Now it's HoneyBaked in possession, stepping up on the back line there for Tradition Black. Forcing that turnover was Gilday. Now back in behind the net it goes. Johnson walks down as the puck will be taken over by Tradition Black back through the neutral zone. Johnson was there for HoneyBaked. Changes happening in front of the bench area. Now it's going to be turned and handled by Chorsky across the line as she looks to play this one over. Couple of tall players there on the near side. Chorsky converges with Coleman. Referring to Bethany Coleman. That shot's deflected. That might have hit the gear of Netsky. Now it's going to be looked back up ice. Long pass ahead. Taken over and reaching back was Netsky. She sends a feed to the oncoming Vanessa Stamper that missed the mark. Now off the left wing wall. They carry this one deep with Cramp. She plays this back in behind. It's going to be on the stick of Stamper. That one turned over to the near boards. Off the boards it goes. Staying on that puck for Tradition Black was Crawford, and that's going to be whistled down offside at the line. 10:38 to go. This is a fast-moving first period with pace and tempo between these two teams. Now off the left wing, HoneyBaked works the puck through center. Netsky tries to work through one to the backhand. That one pushed wide. Skavnik watched in goal. Now to the near boards they go with it with Tradition Black. Emma Connor shot up high. Glove down and hung on to there by Shanahan. She'll cover with a face-off coming up to her right. 10:17 to go in the first stanza. This is our second game on this sheet of ice, second of 8 today. Pretty much 8 games across the board on each of the rinks. Flutters up in the air. And now in control for Tradition across the line with Connor. She'll stay on the puck behind the net. She's wedged off the puck and spun. Now it's going to be gathered in on the puck. That was Tater. Now to the near side, it's going to be Baskin with it. Baskin off the boards to center. Through into the HoneyBaked zone. That's deflected off the stick of Connor and back in behind. Shoveled ahead by Diskowski, and that's going to be off the stick. Ooh, we have an interference. We're going to let it go. We're going to play on. They're going to let the players decide. Playoff-style hockey. Carpenter is there. It's played back off the left wing side by a wrestler. And behind the net it goes. Hurd is there. Side of the net. Skavnik gets the stick down. Ooh, she was quick to, a little slow to get the start because she was tied up off the right post with bodies and sticks and had to get over on the butterfly slide to get from the right post to the left and did a nice job to get that one covered up. Today's coverage presented by Tradition Companies, obviously the sponsoring team of Tradition Black and the number of Tradition teams in this tournament. Of course, you can check them out at traditionco.com. They have all of your services available from home buying from Robert Thomas Homes. Nice glove save there by Skavnik. Homes by Tradition. And then obviously you need to get your mortgage so you can use their great service led by Eric Hendrickson. And follow that up with you need some banking, so you go to Tradition Capital Bank, and then you take your wealth from the bank and Tradition Wealth Management. They have a title company in there for good measure. That's traditionco.com. Gilday now with it. Sends a pass to the left wing side. Roberts was there. Now it's going to be pulled out of the zone. Sent in behind the net. 8:26 to go in the first. 1-0 Tradition Black. Out of the zone, now it's Wrestler, plays this one ahead. Big collision in front of the penalty box area there. Now on it, it's going to be Gilday with it. She gets a little bit of help from the corner. Now on the stick and handled out of the zone by Roberts. Quickly back through it, Stamper. Stamper's bothered on the play to the corner. And they'll play this one out front. That's pushed away. And sent back in behind the net. Off the boards it goes. It's interesting. It's a tale of two teams. You look at HoneyBaked, they're all sitting on the bench and kind of squared up, and the Tradition Black all standing. It's funny because some teams go with different approaches to that. Some don't want you standing because they want to see you save your legs a little bit there. The idea is to rest. Others don't mind you standing because it keeps you engaged. So it's just a matter of personal preference from each coaching staff. Back in across the line they go. Handled behind the net. Jackson was there for Black. Now to the line. That's blocked and kicked onto the stick. Netsky to the neutral zone. Netsky plays this one ahead on the tape for check that Sims. There's a shot and a save. Skavnik turns that aside to her right. Back out of the zone they go with Jackson. She'll carry this one through the center ice area. She had Chorsky with her. Chorsky now will flow over to the right wing side as that's pinched off the right side. Nice job there by Crawford. But then it's turned back up ice, and here they come out of the zone. Cramp with it. She's going to be stopped on the play by Baskin. Tried to pull the trigger there. Nobody home. And here comes Tradition Black to the right wing side. Keel is there. Rides into her player from the blue line. It's sent back in. They have a delayed offside freebie out of the zone as it's Allison Richards. She plays this one ahead on the stick for Gustafson. Gustafson's shot was blocked by the defense. Quickly off the bench with authority there. It was knocked down and handled now by Hurd. Over to the near side. Bennett plays this one back in behind the net for Tradition Black. It's Zumwinkle to the right wing. They're going to be content to just chip to the neutral zone as the back pressure was oncoming for the puck handling Jane Keel. Hurd now tries to pull this one to safety. Off the glass, nothing there. 5:35 to go in the first as they muscle down the boards. There's a shot from Bennett that deflects. Look out. That started to rattle its way toward the wickets of Hannah Skavnik, but she quickly jumped down and hopped down and covered that one up. Pass is deflected there as they'll play this one to the left wing side. Off the stick of the defensive Wrestler. Wrestler plays this one over, but that's going to be cut off by Emma Connor. Connor was open momentarily in front, but it's going to be turned back up by HoneyBaked as they're on the move with Hurd. Nice pass on the tape across the line. Carpenter puts that through the goalmouth slot area there as that's played to the neutral zone off a HoneyBaked stick. Here's a foot race. Lowry with some speed, but that's Netsky that's there to make the play. And she'll counter it back off to the corner. Off a stick, 2-on-1. Look out, here they go. A chance down low. That failed to click there as they had Stamper opened off the back door. HoneyBaked now in possession as they control and play this one down the boards. Oh, look out, back door. Oh, they had someone open in front once again. That was Stamper. A couple of great opportunities there for HoneyBaked, looking to tie this at 1. They almost look like they're going to tie it off transition, just like that original goal from Tradition Black. The one that stands on the board is the only one here of the contest so far in the first period. Now it's Lily Hendrickson with it, back in behind the net. Plays that one back over for Piaski. And back to the left wing side, it's going to be Christian with it. She stays on it, looks to the slot area. Turned aside. Protecting the puck and playing this one down was Roberts. And back up through center. With it, it's going to be Stamper, watched by Hendrickson. Stamper to the corner. Now Piaski is there as there's a collision, and that's going to draw a penalty. Hendrickson over to the near side as the goaltender will head off the ice. Hendrickson with some ice, chips over to the near side for Roberts. Roberts sets a wrist shot through a pair of shins. Do they have possession? They do. 3:39 to go in the first. Cross check will be the penalty that occurred down in the Tradition Black corner. Okay, now they got the door attended to, and the penalty time will go up. There's no worse pressure than this, and trying to put up a penalty clock as everybody's staring at you. I mean, it becomes real. So Sims in the box for the cross check. Chop down the boards. Muscled away and pulled out of there now. That was like a slow advance. Zumwinkle looks ahead. Now it's Bergen with it. She backpedals to the corner. Sends some sauce up high to Baskin. Shot, stick save. Puck's loose. Oh, big save there on the recovery. Puck still travels now off to the left of the cage. Sent around to the boards. Roberts gathers in, plays back into the corner. She finds Bergen. Now they go back up high. Here's a big clapper. That one wide of the mark. Now it's Tradition Black again. Power play. Baskin, left side, plays this one down to Bergen, who plays that one from the corner. On it, that was the feed from Christian. Gets this one back up for Baskin. Taps back over. And Roberts will play this down to the corner. Gets to the right side. Now down to the corner it goes for Bergen. Back in behind. Bergen is there. One-timer. That deflects. Scores! Whoa, what a play there. That was vintage deflection about waist high into the back of the net on the power play. 2-0 Tradition Black. Back off the boards it goes as it's played behind. Gilday is there with it. Chipped off the glass to center. Nice little turnover. Chorsky's dangerous. Here's a look down low. They had traffic, but stuck out of there by the stick of Shanahan. Sims with it. Watched on the play. Knocked away there by Gilday. And here comes Tradition Black through center. 2-on-3 with back pressure to a 2-on-4. That was Stamper that was there. Now Baskin steps up. 1:16 to go in the period. Tater plays that one over to the right wing side. Crawford is there. Crawford plays to the corner. They tie up off the left of Shanahan. Now it's gathered on. Played to the line. Hendrickson for Baskin. Baskin loads and shoots. That one wide of the mark. Off the skate. That's handled again by Baskin. Back in behind. Coleman. Now HoneyBaked in transition through center. Will be carried through now by Netsky. She loads it up and shoots. That ramps up off a stick and high off the glass. Now it's going to be Crawford. We'll play this one on the stick of Tater to the right wing side. Wanted the drop pass as she was looking for Jane Keel. Now picked up by Diskowski to the neutral zone. Richards gets a stick on that, plays this one down the board. She protects the puck and looked back through as she was trying to find the oncoming Gustafson. As that fails to click, we're down to 3 seconds. Quick shot at the end of the period. Shanahan steers, and that'll do it. We'll go to the break and have the ice done and be back at it for the second and third period here from Fogarty Arena. And we're on the South Rink. Great high school, or great hockey action, U19 hockey action from the NIT. 9:43 to go here in the second period. It's 2-0 Tradition Black. They, of course, moving from left to right across your screen against HoneyBaked at the U19 level. This one will move up the near boards. Played back down and controlled by the stick of HoneyBaked. As they'll carry this one to the right wing side. Richards was there. And now it's going to be played back into the corner. Keel was there. Now it's Cramp across the line. Nice little move in on goal. That's going to be stopped by Skavnik as she hangs on. And the faceoff will come up to the left with 8:55 to go here in the second period. And that one's whistled down. Turned over, shot and glove save. Skavnik was there. A big look and an opportunity there by HoneyBaked. As that one was moved in on goal. Back in behind now. Sent back through center. HoneyBaked in control. Big collision at center. Connor came together with Wrestler, and the puck sent back in behind the net. Rung around the boards of the left wing side as it's played to the center eye. Neutrals or slot area there rather, and that's going to be handled by Gilday up to Connor. Stick gets inside there. No call. Ooh, how about that? Off the left wing side now. HoneyBaked in control with Netsky. Now it's Chorsky with it, reaches back and controls, plays this through open ice. Now she finds Connor. Connor back for Chorsky to the backhand. Tried to advance her way to the net, but Shanahan was there to shut that one down. Roberts now turned aside. Connor back up to the line. Piaski plays that one back through. Shanahan covers through a tough battle. You know, shots have been... They're listed at 7-7 on the board. They've been kind of at a premium here today. Play has been terrific. There's going to be a change in goal for Tradition Black as Bryn Dulac now will man the posts. Headed toward the bench area is Skavnik. They'll toss the center for HoneyBaked as Chorsky pulls a draw over to the left. There's a quick slapper that hits traffic. It's blocked out front. That went off the gear of Sierra Coleman. Now to the right wing side. They're going to hang on to it to the near side. That one was played down. And they try to slide their way through. Back off to the corner. That's knocked away. And chopped over to the left wing side. It's going to be Roberts. Roberts plays this one through. Bergen is there. Blocker pad save, knocked away into the corner. And it's chopped at, and here they come back up the right wing side. Nice little topo there. Sim stays in control. They find an opening, and this one goes back up to the high slot area as it's controlled now by Tater for Tradition Black in front of the bench area. It's sent in wide of the mark. Dulac watches that one bounce off the end boards. Long pass back to center. That's knocked away. Now Jackson. There's a wrister. That buzzes over the top of the goal. pinching down the wall. They'll stay this one back into the corner. Back up to the line they go with it. Tater's there. That one off the glass. Knocked away. And in control, it's going to be Jackson. Off the left wing boards. Quick snapper taken by Baskin. And we'll have a face-off coming up inside the zone with 5:52 to show on the clock. Through center ice it goes. Zumwinkle plays that one over to Baskin. Dumped on the play on her way through for Tradition Black. And they'll play this one back up into the neutral zone area. Edged out of there. Quick wrister, misses the mark. Now it's going to be Jackson. Jackson's opportunity sails in on goal, and that's going to be handled and covered by Shanahan. 5:16 to go in the second, 2-0. Still your score. A couple of first period goals by Tradition Black have been the difference here in this one. Gilday, now they play this one to the corner. Keel. And back in behind. Hurd plays to center. Controlled off the boards of the left wing side. Tradition Black's Crawford with it. Plays to the corner. Coleman turns and goes to get it. But there's the puck that's fished free and handled there by Tradition Black's Christian. Off the end boards. Hurd again. Loses the handle, and she's going to play this one back in behind as she gets some help from Bethany Coleman. Up to the line, sent right back in off the glass. Now to the corner it goes. There's Christian with it. She goes down. Cut off behind the net there by Tradition's Keel. They look out front. Nothing there. Turns, shoot. That one's blocked. That one went off the gear of Carpenter. And once again, Tradition in control up high to the line. Gilday's shot's blocked. And here comes HoneyBaked out of the zone. Cut off on a nice back check effort there by Lowry. Now across the line to the corner it goes. It's going to be Hurd. She's bumped into the corner there by Gilday as they try to fish their way out of the corner. Now Connor in stride on the move. It's going to be Lowry. Lowry tries to pull this to the forehand, but she can't work her way through three HoneyBaked defenders as they turn this one back up ice with Netsky. She'll get the drop pass back. There's a glove save by Dulac. It's peeled off her pads by Piaski and played up to Chorsky on the left wing. Here comes Chorsky across the line. Chorsky opens up, lets a bullet go. That's off the mask and shoulder of the goaltender Shanahan, then up off the netting and out of play. 3:28 to go in the second period. It's 2-0. Cleaned up off the face-off. HoneyBaked plays this one back through center ice. Sims loads it up through the slot area, fails to click. On it for Tradition Black is Chorsky. She took that feed from Lowry. Chorsky across the line. Has a player streaking up the back door. Oh, there's an opportunity that didn't click through the goal mouth area, and it's controlled by HoneyBaked now as they look up ice. Little inside-out move, nifty job there. That shot by Sims glanced off the post. Back up to the line. That one misses the mark as Dulac watches it up to the left wing side as Hendrickson gathers that one in across the line. She's going to play that one in deep and hustle to the bench area. Carpenter now to center they go with it. Zumwinkle off the glass. Bennett's plays up the boards. Cramp was there, but instead it's going to be icing as Zumwinkle gives chase into her own zone. 2:19 to go here in the second period, and it's still 2-0. Now Tradition will play this one once again as they look back up through. Oh, there's a chance that fails to click. And a good look there by Bergen. To the right wing side it goes. On the entry, it's Gustafson, but that's turned away by Tradition Black. They push this one back up through the neutral zone. Hurd is there. And this one's pushed away. Carpenter. Long pass to center. Ooh, they had a player that was Hurd that was moving in front of the bench area. And instead, Zumwinkle was there to cut that off. 1:14 to go in the period. Roberts gathers in out of her own zone. She tries to turn that up, and nice job to fight off that back check and poke it ahead with one hand. Nice effort there. Tater sends that one in on goal as that's going to be gloved and held on to by the HoneyBaked goaltender. Callie Shanahan wearing sweater number 37. Three players on this HoneyBaked team are 2020 grads, so they've earned their diplomas. Of course, we're speaking of Tess Hurd, Liz Cramp, and Anna Gustafson in on goal again. That's going to be hung on to. Across the line they go. This one chips through, and it's going to be handled now by HoneyBaked's Morgan Netsky. Coleman with it. Touch pass across the line. Christian plays this left wing side, no icing on the play. And it's going to be Bethany Coleman to retreat in her zone with 4 seconds to go in the period. They'll be content to play to center. Jungles was on that puck. She's wearing sweater number 4 today. They have her listed as number 22. We'll take a quick break here and we'll have the start of the third period coming up for you from Fogarty South. Shots on goal read 15-13 in favor of Tradition Black. Chorsky will lean in to take the draw for her Tradition team, and Carpenter for her HoneyBaked edition. Here we go. We start period number 3. 2-0 the score in favor of Tradition Black. Hurd across the line, gathers in, shoots. Dulac turns out aside to the right wing side. It's going to be Keel with it. She tries to fight that through the oncoming check. Instead, that's Hurd giving Hendrickson some trouble back in behind the net. Hendrickson advances to the near corner. Now they tie up, 4 players, 2 each. Now up to the line. It's going to be Ressler. Plays this one down to Hendrickson. Outlets for Tradition across the line. Nice nifty move to the inside there by Keel. They look in front. That's off the stick of Crawford. Crawford loses the handle. That's ahead it goes for Riley Johnson. She's stopped in her tracks defensively there by Zumwinkle. And to the near side it goes for Baskin. Baskin with it now. Looks to dangle her way through traffic. Baskin finds an opening. She'll carry this one in deep. Turns this one away from traffic as she guides this behind the net. To the near side it goes. Stamper is there. And they'll play this one off the corner. Poked around the wall. Lowry. Now it's too far through the neutral zone as Zumwinkle will give chase. Zumwinkle gathers it in. This has a very calm feel to it. There's not a lot of like pop in the building right now. The Bell Tire game last night, the 4-2 affair, it was grooving over there on the north rink. It's a little more subdued here on the south rink, a little darker too on the tops of the back ends here. You know, it's not as alive, let's say, as the Spring Lake Park version of this rink over on the north rink. I'm not saying that's the reason. It's just got a little more subdued feel to it. Face-off push through Christian's legs by Gustafson, and they'll work it back out of the zone with Bergen across the line. Bergen looks to carry this one back into the corner. That one's too far for Zumwinkle. There's Jungle's shot. There's a save. Jungle's another opportunity on the follow-up. And back up to the right wing side they go with it. Cramp. And they'll play it to the near side. Reaching back for that is Tater, as she is going to work that one in past the defense of Maddie Ressler. And a penalty coming up down their left wing wall. This is going to be a hook with 12:17 to go here in the third period. Waiting for the clock to show up on the board. There's that pressure I was talking about earlier. It can be insurmountable for the timekeepers. Everybody's looking at you. Back to the corner it goes. They look out to the slot area. And this will be played back into the corner. Gilday with it. Nice little sidestep move. Gilday stays on it. And the puck was sent back in behind as they will ring around as Jungles will dance out of the zone with it. Power play for another 1:23. Here she goes in deep behind the net. Protects it, stays in control, puts on the brakes. Lays that one in back behind. Quick shot that's blocked from the stick. Stamper with that one. Blocks it. Nice work. That one's off the skates. That feed failed to click. Now back in behind. It's going to be Bergen. Back up to the line. They go with it. Gilday is there. Now Jungles loads it up. That's deflected off traffic. Bounding puck as it rolls to the slot area. Held in at the line. Deflected. Nice save made. A good read there by Shanahan. Off the boards. Trickles back into the Tradition zone. With 42 to go in the power play. They'll regroup behind the net and put on the brakes. On the stick of Tater as she looks over to the left wing side. That's too far for Chorsky. And they'll turn this one back behind the net. Hendrickson plays that one over for Piaski. Back over to the right wing side. Hendrickson will regroup at her own line, finds Chorsky. Back up to the left wing side, puts on the brakes, leaves a drop pass for Jackson. This one wide of the mark, Chorsky behind the net. Now they'll find a puck from the left side again. Jackson with it, turns away. We're at full strength, 5-on-5 with 10:10 to go in the third. Chorsky to the slot area, deflected away, turned back up ice. Dyskowski with it, across the line for Sims. Sims loads it up. She runs into a check there by Piaski, and it's turned up ice. There's a chance. Oh, that one's gobbled up by Dulac. She came way out on top of the paint there, even a step or two more. Got the big catch glove out, hangs on, keeps it a 2-0 lead for Tradition Black with 9:45 to go here in the third period. Hendrickson guides this along the wall. Keel plays up for Roberts across the line. Going to the net is Crawford. And that's in on goal, and that's hung on to by Shanahan as we'll reset to her right. Back to the corner it goes. And through transition to center. That's off the stick of Netsky. And they're going to have Roberts push this one back into the corner. Gets a hand in. There's a penalty coming up. The HoneyBaked moms were incensed. But the arm went up on the backside official. Probably going to be a holding call here. Sims across the line. Protects the puck. I say look down low. That's deflected away. They'll chop at this one. Wrestler was there to keep that in. Big power play for HoneyBaked with 8.5 to go in the third and 1:25 to go in the power play. Here's Wrestler. We'll go back door. Nice look there. Oh, the open net was there, and that one went high and wide. Bennett's, or check that for Tradition Black. That was Connor. They poked that one to center. Regrouping back, it's Coleman. That's Juliana Coleman with it now. That's knocked through to the Tradition zone. Swatted at there by Zumwinkle to center ice with 51 to go on the power play. Sims comes away with it. Nice little pass through center. Netsky across the line. Nice pull to the corner. Backdoor they go. That one nearly worked through on the stick of Stamper, but instead to the near boards it goes. Bergen off the boards, plays that one in deep. Shanahan sets up, and it's going to be Bethany Coleman off the right wing side. Took that feed from Coleman. Here comes HoneyBaked in deep. Behind the net they go. Protect the puck a little bit more. Now back up for Coleman. They'll carry this one back to the right side. Oh, they have a good look there on net. Dulac was there. Puck still loose. It rattles free to the right wing side for Bergen. We're even at 5-on-5 as Roberts jumps back on the ice. Over to the right wing side, it's Tater with it. That's off the stick of Hurd as it will make its way in for an icing call. Diskowski across the line. That one's deflected wide of the mark. Now it's Bergen that's there. And here's a quick touch pass to the center ice area. Across the line they go with Christian. That one's knocked away. And now it's going to be Bergen with it. Plays this one back up for Hendrickson at the line. Back down to the right side for Bergen. Misses the mark. Push through the slot area. Under 6 minutes to play now at 5:45 to go here in the third. Sent in deep behind the net. And to the bench they go. Zumwinkle plays that back in behind for Lily Hendrickson. Christian is there. Looks ahead. Puck rolls up high in the slot area. Sims, they try to find Stamper. Instead, it's Wrestler across the line. Blocker pad save fought off there by the goaltender. Dulac, now it's back up to the neutral zone. It's on the stick of Tater. Oh, Chorsky caught in offside. They missed that one. This place will erupt if this thing goes in. They have every reason to agree. Got to play on. Uh-oh, Chorsky's dangerous. Glove save. Puck's loose. Wrestler comes away with it. Here she comes across the line. That one fails to click. Dulac's going to play it anyway. Up across the wing. Bennett's is there. Bennett's now turns this one back. Oh, a nice little move to the backhand. Knocked off the stick. There's a slap shot that flies over the top of the goal. That one taken by Coleman. And here comes Tradition Black now. Over to the near side. Zone entry. Laid off. It's on the stick of Jackson. And in on goal and held on to. Jungle's quick touch pass. Sent back over to the left wing side. Here they come, HoneyBaked. Johnson across the line. She's ridden off the play. Back into the corner. Hurd. Knocked ahead on the stick there of Jackson. She's watched closely on the play by Coleman. Chorsky takes a swing at that one, kicks it ahead. Now it's going to be handled by Jackson across the line. Nice job there. There's a shot that is taken up high by Shanahan. Hopped right back up quickly there to address the next shot. Picked off by Jungles at the line. Quick wrister, that's blocked. That went into the gear of Bethany Coleman. Now they're going to outlet to the right wing for Johnson. She finds in stride Anna Gustafson, who across the line will look to the high slot. Johnson stays on that puck, but that's kicked away by the defense over to the right wing side. Here comes Tradition Black. Gilday with it. Now it's Gustafson. Gustafson cuts this one back. Knocked back through. Stamper is there. Over to the near side it goes. Turned back up ice by Piaski. Now she finds in stride Kaylee Crawford. Rink wide it goes across the line. That one sent in wide of the mark by Keel to the far corner. Poked over the near boards once again by Keel. Guiding it back in is Crawford. And back down into the zone they go with Coleman. That's Juliana Coleman. 2 minutes and 25 to go here in the third. Back behind the net. Diskowski is there. Sims, nice little move to pull away from that one. Sims with it across the line. Sims is run into on the play by Bennett's. And they'll look to play this one to the line, but not out. Hendrickson now plays this ahead. That's cut off by Sims. Sims leads off. There's a wrister glove hand save. Dulac with 1:57 to go here in the third, and it's 2-0. 2 first period goals holding up for Tradition Black here so far in this hockey game. Right wing pass out of the zone. Connor with it across the line. Looks to find the slot area. Sims comes away with it for HoneyBaked as they play this to the left wing side. Knocked away and handled there by Baskin. To center ice it goes. Working her way through is Christian. Covered by Shanahan. 1:45 to go here in the third. Back into the corner. Connor. They score from a shallow angle. As that one goes to the back of the net. It's now 3-0 Tradition Black with a goal late here in the third period. Connor off the draw, walks along the goal line. Lowry, right wing side, back up through some legs. Now it's Lowry again. And they'll backpedal it out of the zone through center ice. Bethany Coleman plays that one through. Zumwinkle comes away with it. Nice feed there across the line for Bergen. Well, that entry was gorgeous there by Tradition. Now it's Chorsky with it. Down low they go. Touch pass to the left side. That one fails to click. Collision behind the net. Under a minute to play now with 54.2. The clock stopped moving for some reason. The clock is on, but it's not running. They're going to kind of guess what they have left for time. I'm sure this is getting close to okay. They can blow it pretty quick here. Chance down low. That's knocked away. Oh, there it is. It just poof appeared. They probably have an antenna issue with that clock because I noticed when the whistle blows, it's about a second that clicks off every time the whistle blows before it connects. 13 to go. Now we're down to 12. Out of the zone comes Tradition Black. Handled there by Tater through center. All she needs to do is play it deep. There it is to the slot area, and that'll do it. Your final score reads Tradition Black 3 and HoneyBaked Hams nothing. Thanks for joining us here once again from the Fogarty South Arena. HoneyBaked and Tradition getting after it. Nice affair here between these two teams. We continue with our wall-to-wall coverage here from the Fogarty and Vadnais arenas. For Al Peterson on camera, I'm Pete Wagner. So long, everybody.